If you are getting ready to put your home on the market, then this video is for you. Stay tuned for my checklist that you'll need to get your home ready to sell. It's Javon Lowe, and I'm with Coat & House Realty in Houston, Texas. And as promised, we're gonna go over a checklist that's gonna help you get your home ready to be sold. So the first thing that I have on my list is to declutter. That is a very important item, guys. You wanna make sure that your home is clear of all excess junk. Anything that is not necessary for you to keep in your home, get rid of it. Trash it, remove it, give it away, or put it in storage. Remember that everything that you don't trash now, you have to take with you to your next home. You're more than welcome to do that, but if you have the chance to get rid of these things, why not do it now? Remember, the more you declutter, the larger your home looks. Decluttering provides space in your home, so why not make your house look larger? Tip number 2 is going to be maintenance, specifically deferred maintenance. These are the things that you've been putting off for the longest. That missing paint on the wall, marks, chips, broken faucets, anything that you know that a buyer would notice, you want to fix ahead of time. Rather fix it up front than take it off of the sales price in the end. Need to hire a contractor for it? Do it. Need to hire a handyman? Do it. Remember, when a buyer tours your house, they notice everything. They're gonna put a higher price tag on any maintenance item that is much higher than what it actually is. Believe me, it'll save you money in the long run. My third tip is to neutralize. So you want to neutralize your entire house. This means that you're going to need to go through and take things off of the walls or off of the countertops, off of the shelving that may indicate certain religions, may be offensive to certain people, or it may just be completely personal to you. This also includes personal photos that may be on the walls. You basically want to get rid of anything that is completely marking the territory. You also want to keep in mind certain paints that may be on the walls that are specific to your taste. You want to make sure that everything is a neutral tone, and the brighter the better. So if you know that there is a dark purple wall that happens to be your favorite color, as it is mine, you can definitely brighten up that room by adding a fresh coat of white or off-white paint to make it just look brighter, more open, and of course appeal to more people. Another thing to keep in mind with neutralization is going to be smell. So believe it or not, you actually have a certain smell in your house that is specific to you. And you don't want someone to walk in and not feel at home when it may be the home for them. So just go through and let Mother Nature do its work. Open some windows, open some doors, and let the home air out just for a little bit. And be sure to add in a plug-in that appeals to most people. My fourth tip is to deep clean. This is your chance to show your new buyer how clean your house is, was, and can be. Main areas of focus are going to be the bathroom, the kitchen, and the carpet. With the bathroom, for obvious reasons, you want to completely sanitize the bathroom and make it feel clean and as new as possible. Obviously, if a home is lived in, it's lived in. You can't make it perfect, but you definitely want to go through and sanitize, maybe even hire someone to do the sanitization for you. With a kitchen, this is the heart of the home. This is pretty much what people walk into, and it sets the standard for the rest of the home. So definitely go through and clean underneath the ranges, clean inside of cabinetry, check inside of the cabinets to even see if there's warping. You definitely want to make sure that you address your fridge as well. Just make sure that everything looks as spotless as possible. And of course, cleaning the carpet. You want to make sure that you get rid of any stains, any odor. You may even want to do an allergy treatment or deodorization with your carpet if you've had pets. With your deep cleaning, don't forget about those baseboards. Also, make sure that you clean and vacuum vents, wipe down windows, and even address light switches. Number 5 is going to be updates. And this does not mean that you have to completely gut your house. I want you to walk through and say to yourself, What was the last time that I updated this? Would I buy this house if this item was in it? Would it be cheaper for me to do this now versus taking this off of the sales price in the end? Even look at your curb appeal. Could the outside of your house use a fresh coat of paint? These are all questions that you can ask yourself and keep in mind when you're thinking about different updates that you can do to your home. An update can be as simple as adding extra shrubbery to your landscaping or a fresh coat of paint to the inside of certain walls. You can even take away the old welcome mat and put down a new one. And my last tip, number 6, is going to be to interview real estate agents. So you can actually do this anytime during the process, but this is something that you would want to do sometime along the way when you're getting ready to sell your home. When talking to real estate agents, you want to ask a couple of key things. This includes, how does that realtor market their listings and properties? Do they simply put them on HAR and then leave them there so that people can find them? Or do they put the listings out there for people to actually see? Does this realtor do open houses? Do they do Facebook and Instagram advertising? Do they do grassroots marketing? What is their way of marketing and how are they going to market your property? Second thing you want to keep in mind with your real estate agent is you want to see if their personality vibes with you. I've talked about this before in a previous video, and I cannot stress how important this is. An average real estate contract lasts about 6 months. So for that 6-month period, can you deal with this person's personality? And the third thing that you want to keep in mind when you're talking to real estate agents is the communication strategy. How often are they updating you when they're listing your home? How are they communicating how your home is actually doing on the market? Just something to think about. All right, everyone, so that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload new content on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm Javon Lowe, and I will talk to you next week.